Heavens TV. We are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can already see on the screen. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2024, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. This is your preview show, looking ahead to another away day on Saturday. We face Bristol City at Ashton Gate. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that the gaffer might pick to start the match. Okay, so I'm filming this on a Wednesday afternoon, the day after we beat Portsmouth. So again, it's going out today for the members. If there has been any new incomings between 4 p.m. Wednesday and 7 p.m. Thursday when this video goes out, then I do apologise. But once again, I will reiterate the fact I don't think that's going to factor into the gaffer's starting 11. What will he do? It's very difficult, as we know, an old cliche in football, to change a winning side. And that's exactly what we got at Portsmouth. A much improved performance than we got against Watford at the Den last Saturday, but he left out a few experienced big hitters, so to speak, although a lot of them did come on as substitutes in the game. So it's going to be very difficult to guess what the gaffer would do. We all want to play 4-4-2, and I didn't mention, by the way, I thought Langstaff had a really good game on Tuesday night. But away from home, it's going to be difficult to go 4-4-2. So this is what I would do personally. I'd stick with Liam Roberts in goal, back four, right back Ryan Leonard. That's quite harsh on Danny McNamara, but Lenny, player of the season and probably our best player, or one of them, has to definitely play. Central defence pairing, Jake Cooper and Sean Hutchinson, again, could be quite harsh on Harding. He's part of a clean sheet, and Hutchinson with Cooper shipped free last time out against Watford, but I'm sticking with what I know works most of the time. Joe Bryan at left back against his old club. Then I go for a central midfield pairing of George Saville and Casper De Noor with Romain Esse in a 10. Idemo Maku on the left. Duncan Watmore has to play on the right. He can't play on the left. And up front as a lone striker, Tom Bradshaw. Again, that is harsh on Langstaff. I thought he showed some great movement the other night. He was getting in the positions. But again, I'm going with what I know works at Millwall. Over 200 appearances now for Tom Bradshaw. If he starts the game, congratulations to him on passing a milestone at Pompey on Tuesday. That's what I'll go with. But again, you've got people knocking on the door on the bench after, as I said, a strong win at Pompey. But it's nothing but good news, that in my opinion. Difficult decisions for the gaffer to make. But in terms of, he's playing shit and he's playing shit, which one of them shall I choose? Or, we've got injuries, who's available? It's a good selection headache to have, and that is what I'll go with. Romain Esse, I can't hide from the fact, I said this in my full-time reaction, that I think he's miles off the level. He scored a good goal and he took it very calm, very composed, which is a bit strange because he's quite erratic at times. But maybe he does need a run of games. He does need time to settle. Him on the right and Watmore on the left definitely does not work. So I'd try and be a bit more attacking. And again, it could be harsh on Honeyman because I thought we'd done all right. It's just his end product, isn't it, Honeyman? At times, his crosses in the box ain't too bad. He set up Saville for the header off the post against Watford, but he's missed an open goal against Watford. And he should have scored again after being put in by Romain Esse against Pompey on Tuesday night. So we just need a little bit more in that hole. And I think Emaku coming off the bench worked really well alongside Watmore. And although Esse was on the left on Tuesday, to me it looked like he was drifting in more central. So if he is a 10, give him a run of games. I'm more than happy for the gaffer to do that. And I'm more than happy to get shot down further and further and Romain Esse to progress into a number 10 with Zian Fleming still missing and not everyone's cup of tea. If we go with that team, I think we'll get a result. Let's move on to our opposition. And it is Bristol City, managed by Liam Manning, of course, one of these new age managers, like I've mentioned before. He had previously managed at Oxford and he come in to Bristol City just before Joe Edwards arrived at Millwall. Edwards, as we know, didn't last the course. And Manning has gone from strength to strength as Bristol City manager. He's very highly rated. And in the summer, they went out and spent around £3 million on a 4-year deal. Sinclair Armstrong from Queen's Park Rangers. Now, it's no disrespect to Bristol City or Queen's Park Rangers, but I don't understand why you'd leave Queen's Park Rangers to go to Bristol City. Are they a bigger club? Are they a better club? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I absolutely would have loved Sinclair Armstrong at Millwall. But he's joined Bristol City. He's yet to get off the mark though. They drew their opening league game of the season 1-1 away at Hull after taking a lead. I think that may have been for a penalty. Hull's response was definitely a penalty, and it was literally the last kick of the game, but they'll definitely take that point. Hull tipped to do well this season with their billionaire owners. Last time out was in the week in the Carabao Cup. They lost 1-0 at Ashton Gate against Coventry for an Ellis Sims winner. So they'll definitely be looking to give their fans something to cheer about. Their second home game in 4 days. Let's move on to a prediction. And so, this is your pre-match prediction. And here we go. It's a difficult one. It's going to be very hard to follow up the Pompey win, although there will be more confidence in the camp. And we do get a lot of 1-0 wins, that we, whether Rowett's been in charge, whether Harris has been in charge. So I'll be absolutely over the moon with a clean sheet after shipping 3 at the Den last time out against Watford. Oh, I really don't want to say a 0-0 draw. Joe, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw with Idemo and Maku to get our goal. And so that's your lot for this preview show. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you think you know what the score's going to be, don't be shy to have a pop at that in the comments below, and score predictions will return in and around this video. If not, they'll be out Friday, sort of lunchtime. Am I going to Ashton Gate? I'll be honest, as it stands, I'm not sure on Wednesday afternoon at around 4 p.m, as I've already mentioned. Captain Kev is away, not going. The O'Mara's on holiday still, so they're not going. Kenny can't make it. The Blue Turd is still in the garage. And I'm in a bit of a difficult situation personally at the minute. Nothing bad. But obviously I've got 2 sons, one's 17, one's 10, and every Friday I would pick up a 17-year-old from school, drive down the road to where my youngest goes primary school, pick him up, and we sort of spend the night together and the day together. But my eldest is now at work full-time, and he's working away. And he's working away for the next few months, so at the minute it's very difficult to get him together during the week. Henry's not been getting home till like 7 o'clock on a Friday. Fraser has to go to bed at like 8 o'clock on a Friday. So at the minute, I'm using the weekends. I've still been seeing my little one in the week to take him bowling and swimming. But obviously they're brothers and I want to get them together. So, and they don't live in the same house, in case you haven't worked that one out. So I'm not sure if I'm going. I do want to go. It may be a late mad dash if the Blue Turd's back in action for myself on Saturday morning, driving there myself. It is a 3 p.m. kickoff. But if not, I will be live streaming right here in Lions TV Towers. Hope you enjoyed this preview. See you over the weekend. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.